This is the world's most expensive butter. It's made using 500 years of old ancient Ayurvedic Bologna method. Now what is that? Well, it's a natural system of medicine, originated in India more than 300 years ago. It also claims to help reduce cholesterol, contains omega-3 and 9, plus essential fatty acids. Now you're probably asking, how much is it? Well, let me show you. I went to Amazon.com, searched up the most expensive butter, boom, $77 freaking dollars. For comparison, a regular butter is just $2.50. I really hope this thing is worth paying 30 times more than regular butter. If not, you're about to see a real mad Guga in the end. Because to try this out, of course, we're gonna have to use some beautiful steaks. For today, I chose these 3 filet mignons. I mean, take a look at them. They look absolutely perfect. Now, the first thing we gotta do, like every single time, is to get them seasoned. For that, I kept it real simple because I really want to see the flavor of this butter. I added a good amount of salt, followed by freshly ground black pepper and garlic powder. As always, whenever I'm seasoning filet mignon, it is important to season the board as well. That's because we really want to get the edges. One of the worst things you can do with this steak is not to season it properly. So make sure you roll it to get everything coated. As you can see, once I was done, every edge is perfectly seasoned with it. Now here's how this experiment is gonna go down. The steak in the middle, I'm putting butter right now. That's because I'm gonna be doing something I did long time ago to see if my position still stays the same. That is to cook steaks with some butter inside of the sous-vide bag. Now we determined that this dilutes the flavor, but this butter is special. So I really want to find out if it makes any difference or not, or we should still put no type of fat inside of the sous-vide bag. So once I added a good amount, I went ahead and bagged it up, vacuum sealed it, and it was ready for sous-vide. The other 2 steaks left, I'll be doing something completely different. One I'm going to be using regular butter when I'm searing, and the other one the very expensive butter. That way we're really going to be able to tell if the most expensive butter in the world is worth it. But now that we have all of our steaks ready, of course we need a little side dish. And how about these to test that butter? I mean, take a look. They look phenomenal. We're talking about buttery garlic knots. And to make it, it's super easy, and here's how. Start by stretching out some pizza dough. You want to roll it out as best as possible and then cut out a strip. Now there's to do is to make a knot. That's pretty simple. Repeat the process until you get a bunch just like this. If some of the strips are too long, just do a double knot. Either way, it will work just fine. Now if you're using pizza dough, I highly recommend using an egg wash. That way you will get a nice brown color. Now there's left to do is to add them into the oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 20 minutes. As it's cooking, the next thing we gotta do is this. Garlic butter. To be specific, the most expensive garlic butter in the world. And here's how to do it. I first added about 3 tablespoons of butter. Then I throw in 3 minced garlic cloves, followed by a little bit of freeze-dried parsley. Mix everything well and my garlic butter was ready. That is how easy it is. And it's perfect because by this time, they were fully baked. Now take a look at that. There's something to be said about freshly baked bread. It's just phenomenal. As you can expect, while they're still hot, we gotta throw in the butter. For that, I throw all of them into a bowl and spread that expensive butter all over it. Using a bowl makes the job easy because all you gotta do is mix them as much as possible. And I wish you could smell this, because once I was done mixing, this is what I got. Now that is perfect to go along with our steaks, which I have a feeling they're gonna turn out fantastic with that butter. As the only thing left to do is to cook them sous vide. I throw them in the water bath at 129 degrees Fahrenheit for 2 hours. And soon enough, we'll find out how good they're gonna taste.
Do you guys really think that this butter is gonna be so much better than other butters? I mean, come on now, I have no idea what to expect, but I hope it is because it was expensive, everybody. At the same time, I'm always seeking for special ingredients. If this can make any steak better, then it's gonna be worth it. Well, enough talking because the only way to find out is to taste it because the steaks are ready and it's time to take it out. Let's do it. If the smell is any indication of how this is gonna taste, we are looking good. I'm telling you right now, they smell fantastic. But just like always, they do not look good. We need to put a nice, beautiful crust on that. And for that, I'm gonna be using the flamethrower. Now, this is how it's gonna go down. The very first steak is the one that I cooked with the most expensive butter inside. That one I'm gonna be doing nothing but searing. The second one, after I put a little sear, then I'll be putting a regular butter on top and letting it melt so that we can taste that wonderful butter. And the third one, I'll be doing the same exact thing, but with the world's most expensive butter. Which one is gonna be better? Let me know in the comments down below right now. Because I know what you're thinking. I know my steaks don't look that good right now, but watch this. All right, everybody, here we have our beautiful steaks. Little garlic knots over here. Come on, is there any way that that's not gonna be good?
What I do know
Tell me.
is that we don't have too much steak.
I know, right? It's filet mignon. Filet mignon, you gotta be cheap with it, everybody. It's expensive. But hopefully it's gonna be amazing. I have no idea.
Because there was a video we had on Google Foods where I established I eat the steak.
No. You can eat all the garlic knots.
Okay, stop fighting. Relax, everybody. We got plenty, all right? We got one for each. Chill.
I brought you here.
All right, let's go.
And now I'm here.
Oh my God. See? All right, enough talking. Let's give this a try. We're gonna go this direction. Here's what I wanna know, all right? We're testing a very special ingredient. I just wanna know if it's better or worse. You tell me which steak is better. All right, let's give the first one a try. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Oh man.
I will never get tired of that.
It's like jello, everybody. That's how I described a filet mignon cooked sous vide. Is as perfect as it gets. I'm telling you.
I think it's beefy, it's tender, it's juicy.
It's good, it's creamy, it's buttery. It's got all the nice stuff on it, I could tell.
It is buttery. Good job, Angel. Good pick on that one, yeah.
But I will say, the consistency of the actual filet mignon might be the champion for sous vide.
No, I agree. I have already established that as well. There's no other steak
So
that
good.
you should definitely sous vide. If there's one that you should always sous vide, is a filet mignon, everybody. I'm telling you. Okay, for a comparison, let's go ahead and jump to the second one right away.
Now let's get this. Let's get this.
Let's get this.
Let's get this.
Let's get this.
Let's get this. Let's do this.
Let's just do this one. All right, well, let's try it. Go ahead, Leo. It's so far away from you.
You make it so difficult to have New Year's resolutions.
I see you going for the biggest one, Leo.
You make it so, no, I'm gonna cut this thing.
Let's give it a try.
Smells
Cheers,
so
guys.
good.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, the moment I ate it,
You just
the second it hit my tongue,
Wow.
It's garlicky, it's buttery, it's soft. Wow.
Let's go for the second one. I'm curious. Let's do it. Grab
Go
it.
for this one. Since Leo's
Let me know. Let's give it a try for the second one. Cheers, everybody.
Oh my God.
That's good too, man.
It's so good. Still good though.
It's so good. Wow. Again, everything that the previous filet mignon had, beefy, juicy. I will say, I feel like the flavors on this one are a little more subtle.
I agree with you, Leo. I feel like it has a little bit less flavor as well. You guys should probably know why. They don't. What do you think, Angie? I want to know your opinion.
It's not that this is more subtle than that. This one has a little bit of a different taste.
Yes.
But
Yes.
it's not a strong difference. It's a small difference. But they're very similar.
Very similar. I agree. But if you have to pick A or B, which one would you pick?
Me, I think I'm going B. I like that little flavor. There's a little flavor in there that's a little nicer than A.
I have to say, I'm totally against Angel though. I'm team A. I'm going option A here.
Okay, very good. All right, let's find out with the last one and let's see, yeah? Okay, let's go for the last one. Let me know. Now, I'm very curious to find
I
this
got
one
you.
out.
No, I'll help you out, yeah.
Smells amazing. Ready?
Yeah, it does. It does
smells a little different.
It
Yeah.
does smell different. I was gonna say that.
Enough
All right.
talking. Let's give it a try and find out. Cheers,
Cheers,
everybody. Oh, wow.
Ooh, go.
That's the winner.
Winner, chicken dinner, baby.
My brain's a mess.
That one is the winner.
By far the best out of all three, I think. I feel like it's juicier
Yeah.
than the previous two. And it's also like, there's another flavor that you get with those steak juices. It's not just that beefy, salty, savory, rich flavor. It's
that you're describing,
something-
does it feel MSG-ish where it lingers a little long?
I still have it in my mouth. You're not wrong.
yeah.
You're not wrong.
It lasts. What you're describing, that little flavor that
Yeah,
you're talking about,
yeah.
it feels longer lasting on this one.
Not
Like,
flavor,
I
like
still
a
taste it.
sensation, I would say, right?
It's reminiscent of like a spice, like how a spice would feel a little bit, where it tingles you a little.
Yeah.
But it's not like spicy, you know?
Absolutely, I agree with you 100%. Thank you for the assist, Angel.
you, bro.
Absolutely, hands down, we have to agree. The last one is the winner. Do we agree?
That's number one. That's number two. And that's number three.
Very good.
I'm going number 1, number 2, and number 3.
So in these two right here, I use the world's most expensive butter. Let me bring that.
What? Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
What makes it so expensive though?
The price. Anyway, guys, these are the results. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe for future videos. Remember, if you are interested in anything I use, everything's always in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.